and welcome to the channel. Got a Jaguar up ahead. I actually fancied buying one then, I still do. Well, I went right off Jaguar obviously with a vomit-inducing pink heater-looking generator. It looks like a generator. The electric car. It's not cars. It's not a car. It's a computer fish, and it's so like people. Hello and you, welcome to the channel. It's a Jaguar XK8. It looks like up ahead. The reason I don't have anything like that is it just doesn't suit my lifestyle. But I still like them when I look at them and go, ooh. And yeah, so there's a lot of comments about this fantasy that we're going to have ban petrol and diesel cars by 2030, and you know, BMW. Oh, there's the police. The police. Oh dear. All right. Police right there in their Volvo. And this fantasy that they're going to. So there's all these people going on. They're sort of taking it literally, right? So they're going, oh, we're not going to have enough power to, you know, to manage the grid, and we're not going to have enough power to. Oh, we're going to miss the Jag because I could have went a bit faster there, but oh, too much blabbering there. We're not going to have the power to keep all these batteries charged up in it, etc, etc, etc. And they're missing the point by a country mile, which is that they want you off the road. They don't want us driving around in cars. Oh, them lot will still have their cars, but you're not going to get them. You've got to stay at home, stuck at home. So that's where we're getting really into green communism. That's where we're going. That's where we're going with all this. It's fundamentally obvious. There's a bag lying outside the road. So, you know, they're going for you are at home. So you're a young man or a young woman, you want to go out there, make some money, you need to be able to travel, and you know, so you get into the bus services and all that, and how that's not really working, and then you go and stand at the bus stop, the bus doesn't turn up. That's because you're a lie. Green communists, they're going to let you down. So my solution is to buy a Trabant. There's one for sale. It's 3,750. I'm looking at it going, wow. 2-stroke engine. That's a communist car. It really is a communist car. A real communist car. Them bushes look well trimmed. That's the car we need. Little Trabant. 3,750. Doesn't sound bad to me. Like, I don't know, it's like, I don't know if is that expensive? It might be. I don't think. Well, it's like if you're going to buy a classic car, you're better to spend more and save money. It's my advice. And then you go, well, I've only got £1,500. Well, that means you can't afford a classic car, you dumpling, because you won't have. Even if you do everything yourself, you're still not going to have the money for the tools, the equipment, and the materials. So you need to get real. And then that's all part of humanity, isn't it? The shattered dreams and failed projects. I'm not saying you shouldn't fail and try these things, but well, you've got to learn the hard way, haven't you? You've got to learn the hard way sometimes. Sometimes you got to learn the hard way. Yes. Do. Yeah, so they're trying to do away with everything really, and so ultimately, as Mark G. Steele says, you are what they're trying to get rid of. Yeah. Sadly, yes, it's quite a dystopian view of things. Yeah. Dystopia is coming our way. So this argument I had this woman yesterday, right? about feminism. So she's a privileged white woman, upper middle class.
But also conducted by.
I don't know if she's upper middle class, probably is. She's certainly middle class anyway. And she's sitting there complaining about women's rights. You fucking cow. You know, and on about saving women in India. Oh really? So you're going to go to India and interfere with their way of life? She's going on about how women are lesser than men in some cultures, and you know, you're getting into a whole load of things there, right? Conflating conflations. You know, so you think you should go in and interfere with these cultures then? You are quite arrogant. You think, so why should you interfere with Islam or all these other cultures? Which ones are you talking about? Well, there's loads of them, isn't there? Let's just stick with Islam. So you think that you can go and tell them that they're wrong? You stuck up cow. Now, there's reasons for everything. And if you really studied things better, but all you're doing is thinking about your own pathetic needs, and you're middle class, privileged women with a Mercedes, and you've got a fucking house in Bridge of Allen and a fucking spare house in Portugal. What, no, Spain or something like that. You know, how well off are you? You've got a house that you just use for holidays. How well off are you? You must be well off. And then you sit there fucking spouting all this feminist pish. Well, it's because your husband probably just ignores you, doesn't listen to you. So, you know, this feminist pish, it's just crap. So, I mean, so the thing about women being half of what a man is, or something like that, she started going on about the farms and everything. How I actually started to wonder if she's actually quite thick. Yeah, I think she is. The reason why the eldest got the farm was to keep the farm going. Now the farms are in the hands of corporations. So she was seeing everything as male power, whilst living her middle class lifestyle. See, I don't really, I'm starting to like, it's tricky because, so she's determined that she's right, and I know she's not right, so, for fuck's sake, fucking make up your mind, you fucking arse. Fuck, still sitting there in the middle of the fucking road. There's a fucking space there. Fucking arse. Right, and the thing is, everybody else was quiet when this argument was going on, and I spoke to my friend about that, and he said that's because they agree with you, but they don't want to. See, the majority of women aren't into all that feminist pish. You know, they understand there's difference between men and women and how we share responsibility. So all this woman was talking about, she wasn't talking about responsibility, she was talking about what she can get. Shut up! Info! Risk of ice! We're all gonna die! So that's what she was talking about. She wasn't talking about responsibility. So when the eldest got the farm, that was to keep the farm going, it wasn't. So should the eldest woman get the farm? Let me make this clear, that it is clear to everyone that IQ is shared equally amongst men and women, right? But that doesn't. There are differences, right? There's differences in temperament. There's differences in types of personalities and things. So women are predominantly agreeable. You know, they're not going to want to work dirty jobs, and that's been proved. They've proved all that stuff. It's all provable. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. Please like, share, and get yourself a Patterson's Garden building. Bye!